That's right. Today, the governor said she's prepared to, quote, make the tough decisions and extend the public health order past May 15th if the spread of COVID-19 doesn't show signs of slowing. At the same time, she said she believes New Mexicans still have a chance to turn the corner. With fast food and other restaurants limiting their services to takeout and curbside, even being able to find a place to go inside to wash your hands can be a real challenge. Now, while the Albuquerque Police Department has not yet released any immediate statistics about child abuse-related calls during the COVID-19 pandemic, a spokesman did say they've noticed a decline of third-party callers. Now, those third-party callers are normally teachers and counselors, and as you may understand, they're still not able to see their students. Yeah, it's a different feeling here at the Sunport. Usually this time of year, they're seeing about 15,000 flyers a day, but since coronavirus, they're seeing usually less than 600 people now. With farmers markets and vendors being deemed essential businesses during the pandemic, they're able to keep things going with farm-to-car setups like this. No visitors for what is normally the busiest time of the month for the zoo. Now, zookeepers tell us that the animals are starting to notice, but they're finding ways to keep them entertained. Both on the outskirts and downtown, Gallup's lockdown is taking a toll.
It's crazy. Seeing state police and the National Guard, the way they have everything set up.
Kevin Billy owns a barbershop across from one of the city's checkpoints.
It's a big change. It's different. Little bit scary, you know, for the kids and for the elders and things like that.
Their doors have been closed since March.
And now just to see it like this, it's kind of sad, man. A little heartbreaking, you know.
Meanwhile, testing facilities continue to be stretched thin.
It's only been getting busier, so our numbers have been increasing every day.
But still optimistic that putting the city to a standstill can help slow the spread of coronavirus, as McKinley County leads the state in positive COVID-19 cases.
I do feel a little more hopeful with the city being closed that hopefully we can stop the spread of this virus.
A pandemic that's being met with faith.
It's just been difficult a little bit, but we just pray a lot, and just trust God for everything.
And courage.
Whether it slows down or keeps going, we will be here and we will keep testing everyone and you know, keep the community as safe as we can.
Trevier Gonzalez, KRQE News 13. The long-abandoned Gibson Medical Center hasn't seen a patient since it closed in 2006. But living in a world where the pandemic is real...
Oh, they took it down. It was on that glass. They took it down.
Even that could change. Lieutenant Colonel Robin Scott is with the Army Corps of Engineers. They're working alongside numerous contractors to restore and repurpose the old hospital in the event of a surge of COVID-19 cases.
So just look wherever you want me to stop.
Even parts that weren't designed to house patients.
Although this was a medical center, many of the rooms that we're converting were office spaces or just general exam rooms. So we've remodeled, repaired those rooms to make them for COVID positive patients.
While she says the building isn't ideal,
typically in the Corps of Engineers, we would build a new hospital from the ground up. This is different, but emergency operations is one of the Corps of Engineers' core missions.
They're working to make sure it equips medical workers with everything they'll need to combat the virus.
We're working with the HVAC system, some plumbing, and providing oxygen to most of the patient beds.
While also hoping it doesn't have to get to that point.
We are still on our set to meet our 14-day construction timeline for this project.
Trevier Gonzalez, KRQE News 13. As the realities of living alongside COVID-19 begins to set in, across the city, the Albuquerque community is finding ways to help. In the heart of the International District,
we realize that things will happen to this, and you know what? That's fine.
John Bolton of East Central Ministries noticed a problem.
This coronavirus, and to some extent, just highlights a lack of public health services that our neighbors have needed for a long time.
Detailed with kind, colorful images by children in the neighborhood, Bolton helped set up hand-washing stations like this.
That's what we do, and that's what we have been, and I'm hoping that even in the future, we'll be doing more of it and better.
Out in the west side, Albuquerque police surprising seniors.
We noticed a lot of elderly people at the stores and struggling just to get the stuff in their cars and things like that, just basic necessities. So we got a hold of like the top 10 things that are recommended to have, and we were able to load up about 10 items worth of the top 10 most essential things, and about a 10 to 14 day supply, so they don't have to go to the store and they can quarantine during this time.
250 care packages handed out for seniors who only came for a free meal.
We don't see many good stories. It's hard to find now, and this has just brightened, at least the individuals here, it's brightened our day.
And in Nob Hill, a mural dedicated to medical workers, first responders, and everyone in between.
As we come out of the coronavirus, and we will, we have to be tighter as a community all the way around.
All pointing to a moment of solidarity for a city eager to bounce back. Trevier, Gonzalez, KRQE, News 13.